Welcome to the DHP gym. It has been a while. It's been a while since I've done a tour, and we've got a few new bits and pieces here. So I want to go and give you a real full in-depth tour of exactly what we got. I don't like to call it a home gym because you'll see it's not quite a home gym. It's a gym at my home. So this gym now is coming up for 9-year-old, built by my mate, Big Tony, Big T Carpentry. Big shout out to him. Everything you see in here is Primal Strength. I've been with Primal now since day one. So let's get into it. Let's get it. Even the floor you're standing on, even the floor that we're standing on is Primal Strength. So let's get into the kit, shall we? Let's get into the exciting stuff. This is the latest piece of kit I bought. This came about 3 weeks ago. It's a combined hack squat, leg press, calf raise, and a form of pendulum or V squat. Great versatile piece of kit. Love it. So this is brand spanking new. Beautiful. Really multi-use. Great. Behind here, if you can see, we've got a stack of weights. Probably got about 400 kilos worth of weights here, so more than enough weights. Again, I come from a safety background. So if you look, these weights are not in order. They're a bit random. The heaviest plates are at the middle, so we're not stretching for them. And then the rest of the plates then, the lightest ones are at the bottom. Just my safety ADHD. And a quick little story about why this gym was built. We built the house. It's a self-build. So before, I always wanted a home gym. I wasn't coaching at the time. I wanted a home gym. So before we built the house, before I put the footings down for the house, I put 3 strip footings down for the home gym and just left them. And then 4 or 5 years later, I thought, I'm going to build that home gym. And then this turned out. So that was quite a sharp move on my part. Not usually that sharp. Most of the plates are Primal Strength. Selection of bars. I've got an easy bar here. Some full Olympic bars. Over the corner there, I've got that's a 15 kilogram bar. Got a little bit of pink in the building as well. On the wall here, this is my great uncle Albert, who I never met. He died in World War I. Now, this is a little bit of a true story. My grandmother, who remembered him, that was her Uncle Albert. She remembered him going off to war in the First World War, and she was living with us at the time. She was 97 when she died, and she remembered him. I went cycling in Flanders in Belgium, and we went to his grave, and I can show you that later. We've got a plaque and a little cup engraved with a bit of soil from his grave. So I've put that here, right by the leg press. So when times are tough and the leg press is hard and it's hurting and everything's, just remember, these guys had it tough. We didn't have it tough. We've got it easy. A leg press compared to Uncle Albert. He was 17 years old. Man. Over here, we've got a combined Smith machine, seated row, lat pull down, pull up machine. Great piece of kit. And a squat rack as well. It's got the stands. A real multi bit of kit. Fantastic. Does everything. Again, Primal Strength. Really happy with that. And again, we've got weights just for my OCD, not really, but just for accessibility. We've got weights on either side of this, so you know there's no moving weights around the gym. Bang, we stick them on. In the corner here, got all my paperwork, my plans and stuff, old school bits of paper, and I've got the obligatory empty box of Jaffa cakes. Got to have the Jaffa cakes. Got a step-up box here, which I made. Because I like a bit of woodwork, so I thought, why not? So I made that step-up box, which we wheel out. Got a rear leg stand. That came from the WRU, the Welsh Rugby Union tour of Belgium, I think it was, or somewhere a couple of years ago, where they went on a bit of a training camp, so that came from them. Up on the wall here, we go a little bit self-indulgent. That was me in my first show, age 50, natural. Again, no moral statement there. I love to train. I'm 57 now, and that was when I was 50, but I love training. I've never taken anything in my life. I just don't believe in it, so I'm proud of that. On the board here, I got 3 chalkboards, old school. We've got a little bit of a YouTube challenge going on. We've started a few weeks back now where we bring guys in, put them through a workout, and then we do a little challenge at the end. So that's our leaderboard. Jacob Lovell's in the lead at the moment at 1 minute 26. We're going to beat him. And here, on here, I just write up some notes that came in my head. And there's a trophy then. My last show came 3rd in the UK DFBA Southern Counties. Really proud of that, to be fair. Here, we've got a glute ham developer, GHD, which I literally pulled down. Great. Again, to do Nordics on, to do back raises on, all sorts of stuff. But again, primal strength, but I can fold it away, which is great for the limited storage, limited space. We have dumbbells from 1 kilo, all the way up to 50 kilos over there. Again, more than enough for anybody's needs. 50 kilos, massive. Underneath here, we've got a couple of sandbags. Again, primal strength, some slam balls, and a couple of kettlebells. Some more pictures of some old bloke training on stage, rather. Music in the corner, nice and easy. And if you look up, my ceiling is just covered in flags. These are flags from my travels. Most of them are from the United States, but we have got a couple there, which is Spain. Well, I love Spain. I do a lot of work in Spain and Northern Ireland, one of my favourite countries. The rest of them are from my travels around around America, really. Underneath, we've got some battle ropes, some all my trainers under here, my lifting shoes, and my the old school. You've got a training Converse flat sole. Look at those. God knows how old they are. Got a training Converse. Moving on then. Underneath here, I got some t-shirts and some stuff and some accessories under here. Now we got like for hanging off pull-up bars to do leg raises and straps and all sort of skipping ropes. And in here, in this one, is my bandana collection. Now, I'm a big fan of bandanas, right? I've got every all and sundry. This is one of my favorites from my favorite band, Stiff Little Fingers. And I'll show you a picture on the wall in a second. We've got everything up to and included Liverpool, my favorite football team. We've got Hulk Hogan, all the way from his shop in Clearwater in Florida. A mate of mine, Pricey, big shout out, John Price. He goes over every year. Another one, Hulkamania. I know, I'm 57. Who cares? I love my bandanas. Over here then, in the tub, lots of tubs around just holding bits of equipment. We've got some belts, some lifting straps, and some hooks for people that come in and train. My little wall here where people can leave their gloves. Don't do an awful lot of training here now. It's a little bit more, I say select, but I do a little bit less than I used to, deliberately. And again, I'm a big Liverpool fan. Big Liverpool fan. Look at this old school. My old mate, God rest his soul, Alan Jones, Big Alan, found this up the attic. You guys probably too young. Old school bull worker, back in the day. This was the muscle building thing of its day. Oh man. So that's on display. Bull worker, would you believe? Love it, love it, love it. Get it back on his hook. That one thing here, perfect, is if I'm doing a drop set or if I'm doing a multi-set, it's just a way of, again, I made this, say if I did a set, right, that's one done. If I'm doing 6 sets or something, quick, like I do like a multi-set where I do 5 reps, 5 seconds rest, go again, 5 seconds rest, go again, right? So this way, you come over, time you flick that, you go back, so there's your natural rest period. So that is a little quirky county thing. In the corner here, again, primal strength, we've got leg extensions and leg curls. Multi-machine, 100 kilo stacks, so more weight than you'll ever need. Got some of the ladies I used to train back in the day, some pictures of some of the transformations, great stuff. In the corner, you can see there's a New York Giants helmet and a American football, big American football fan, big New York Giants fan. Lucky enough to go over with my 2 sons 6 years ago to go and see the Giants play at the MetLife. And all I wanted in the shop, couldn't have bought anything. All I wanted to bring back was a helmet. That's all I wanted. So that thing cost me about $180. I didn't care. I didn't care. I was bringing back a New York Giants helmet, so that's on display there. On the wall then, my two sons are both Arsenal fans. Yeah, despite me being a Liverpool fan. So they are kits, which obviously a bit of nostalgia because they're both Arsenal fans and they've just won the title. So we'll give them to him. Over here, randomly, we've got my Jaffa Cake dispenser, which is empty deliberately because if it's full, it gets emptied very quickly with me around. I'm a Jaffa Cake fiend. So this one, the little multi-packs, the little mini-packs, 3s, go in and you pull them out the bottom. And the reason it's empty is twofold. One, it's empty because I've ate them. And secondly, I've got a 6-week challenge now, myself and a mate of mine, where we're going to go through a bit of a weight loss thing for 6 weeks. So they are out, I'm afraid. That hurts. Next to them, I've got my DHP Death Sauce. Shout out to Chili of the Valley, a company. I approached them because I've had some of the chili sauces in the past and said, look, could you do my own sauce? Put my own label on it. And yeah, of course we could. So that is it. That is me, apparently. Well, it is a bit of a caricature. DHP Death Sauce. That stuff is lethal. And we've just done a video of a challenge with Dan from the Spud Stop. That's coming out shortly. Again, there's my the boys' football kits. Up here, that picture there on the bike is me during the Ironman. That is on Heartbreak Hill, St. Bride's Hill in Saundersfoot. That is a killer. That's me, I think, on the second lap doing the Ironman, which was 2014. Above here then, we have got Odell Beckham Jr., who was just re-signed to the Giants. The most famous catch in American football history at the Dallas Cowboys stadium, where he took that catch from, he had no right to catch it. So again, my son did a sort of drawing of that famous catch, and that's what that is there. We've got every attachment under the sun, everything you could think of, from V-bars, straight bars, bull bars, wide bars, some cuffs there. We've got straps. There's more stuff which I'll show you in a second. This is quite interesting because this is this gym with my niece, where we've just built the floor of it. That is the base done, and that then all these years later is my great niece. So that's my niece's little daughter. She's a bit older than that now. So that's mother and daughter side by side, one on the gym and one in the gym. So cool little story. Up on top there, we've got a selection of medals. I put them up there, right, because I love to show people, not to show off my medals, but just to show that I'm Joe Blogs. I've done all this stuff, right? I mean, the Ironman is up there. It took me 15 and a half hours, right? I'm not challenging any gold medal places, but I did it. You know, I've got 2 London Marathon medals up there, and I always say to people crassly, I've got the same medal as Mo Farah. What it doesn't say on the back of the medal is, I won't swear, dear me, you took your time. My fastest marathon was 4 hours 14. It doesn't matter. I've got the same medal as every other finisher. Really proud. So we can do stuff. That's the point there. We can do stuff. Absolutely. Okay, moving in here then, we have got heavy duty bench. Again, primal strength. Dual stack machine. This was one of the original pieces I bought. Does absolutely everything. 100 kilos per side. There's nothing. You can do everything. Every body part, every exercise can be done on this machine. Great, fantastic bit of kit. Pull-ups as well. And then inside here, all the bars, attachments, ropes and handles that you can shake a stick at. Also, I'm a big fan of these. I pull these out. Rings, again, really tough bit of kit. Old school. Everything's old school, where you can do sort of pull-ups and do sort of hanging stuff. Crazy, but really, really good. Again, nice bit of kit I can just tuck away when I'm not using. And up on the wall there, it's got to be mentioned, that's my original 1970s Liverpool kit, which I've had forever. Big Liverpool fan, and I don't care. I don't care who knows it. And up on the wall here, that's a flag from Stiff Little Fingers. Shout out to my mate Russell who got me that. I'm a big punk music fan. I love my punk music, and Stiff Little Fingers are my favourite band. And that's a song of theirs, which a guy on the Facebook Stifled Fingers page makes them for fun. And he was happy. I was helping a few people out, and he just sent me that out of the blue, which was just out of this world. Really, really nice gesture. That's a song of theirs. And the big flag there, the American flag, is from the from 9/11. I put it up there because I'm a big America fan, but also that was part of the trip that me and my sons took when we went to New York. We saw the New York Giants, we saw the Brooklyn Nets, we saw Triple G fighting at Madison Square Gardens, which I've never been to, and then we went to the MetLife to see the NFL. Great weekend. So through here, we got our little mat as well, our little mat with our name on it. Obviously, if we look at it the other way around. Over this side, fridge, anybody that comes, water, got to have water. Water's there on tap. Coffee machine, Bosch, so when they come in, they can have a little espresso, poof, get the caffeine in. And then this side, obviously, toilet. What else are we missing? Oh, a couple of things on this wall here. Obviously, we've had the rarest things of all time in Wales. We've had a heat wave. We've had sunshine. So we've got a heater stroke air conditioning unit, vital in the winter and vital in the hot weather. Up here, I've got to show you this. One of the girls, it's a bit of a strap line of mine, playing on the Nike thing of just do it, just lift it, just lift it. I love it. She actually, whatever you call that, she crocheted it or something, just fantastic. And up there is a Welsh dragon because we are in Wales, and that come from my mate Aaron in Belfast. So that is the tour of the DHP gyms 1 and 2. If you liked it, do the like and subscribe thing. I'm hungry now. It's now 12 o'clock. I got to get out of here. You need to get out of here.